Welcome back to the channel. Today we're tackling a brand new hot topic in Multiversus, the Arena Mode perks. With so many upgrades, it can be tough to figure out which ones are worth your coins and which ones, well, aren't. Let's break them down and rank them. So I'm going to be ranking them based on a few different things. So let's get started. So the tiers I'm going to be ranking them on are going to be must pick, which means you get them no matter what. You have no space for them, you make space, you sell whatever you have. Great to have is something that you're gonna probably get at the beginning and stick with. This is probably gonna be some common perks, some common damage perks. Good perks are good perks that you're probably gonna get at some point, but you're gonna end up selling. Situational perks are perks that are going to be good at some point. Maybe some synergies are good with them, maybe against some matchups. And then we have Taz's Tornado. Trash, because obviously this move is trash and nobody uses it, so that's a Tornado tier. So let's begin. Now, Earth Specialist, improved movement in the air. I think this is good. Well, it's great to have, honestly. Like, there's some characters that this is game changer for, but I don't think it's better than some of the perks that are going to be in this list. Now we start strong. Blade and Shield, must pick. Honestly, well, these two are together. This is going to depend a lot on your build. Because, for instance, if you have a tank and a bruiser in your team, you're not going to get as much value from these perks. So I recommend that you pick your team wisely, so you're not wasting damage opportunities like these perks, because these perks are the best. Just pick them. Defense boost, I think it's good. Nothing crazy, but pretty good. You can pick it early on to mitigate some damage, maybe dodge some ring outs. This is situational. I don't put it in Taz Tornado because Tom and Jerry and Rain Dog exist, but very situational. Can't hit me. Reduce cost of dodging. I think this is good. But it's probably not a perk you're going to stick with until the very end of the game. Cement Shoes. I don't think I've used this enough, but I mean, I'd say it's good because reduced knockback. Like if you're making a tank or a durability build, this is probably really good. And I'm pretty sure you can do some combos with it because jump height is reduced also. But just good. Nothing crazy. Cold and Breeze. Dodging through an enemy grants Ice Gauntlet. Taz Tornado. Come at me. After taking hits, your next attack is critical. Taz Tornado. You don't want to get hit. Damage Sponge. I think this was really good. Like, maybe you're not gonna... Well, you might end the game with this one. So it's like, you know, honestly, it's great to have. Level 1 is cheap. You get, I think it's 25 gray health. Something like that. Pretty solid. Devilish Contract. Redirect half of the damage an ally takes to you. Deal more damage when high health. Very situational. These perks, honestly... Like the legendary perks, in my opinion, they could be better because keeping in mind how rare it is to get them and that you're not gonna level them up very likely, they should be better, in my opinion. But I do think this one is better than the Batarang. Double Take. Receive a free use of a cooldown ability every so often. Trash. Honestly, there's many better perks. This being an epic, being expensive, not being able to upgrade it consistently, trash. So is this one. I mean, this is probably situational. Like, I'm sure you can make a build with this and this. Hot on gold. Gain defense boost with enemies that are afflicted with elemental statuses, and hitting enemies with projectiles will add stacks, but honestly these two, like, unless you have them together and you have a projectile character, they're just trash. Like, you're never gonna get them. Empathetic Response. Defense boost for a limited time after an ally dies. Honestly, trash. You don't want allies to die, so trash. Empty Pocket. Situational. You get this early on, it might be good, but getting a blue perk early on is not so easy, so very situational. Might even be Taz's Tornado. Enraged Response. Offensive boost after an ally dies. Same thing as this one. You don't want your ally to die. Explosive Panic. This one's good. If evade meter is depleted, spawn tiny bombs. This is really good. It can get you out of bad situations, and it's nothing crazy. Like, you will probably change this perk for something from the must pick or great to have perks tiers if you find them. But it's probably good to have. Like, it is good to have. It can help you out. Finish them. Gain knockback and damage when enemies are high HP. I think this is situational. In my opinion, this might be Taz's Tornado, but you can get some use out of it. Gold Suit. Weight is increased for the amount of gold you have. Taz's Tornado. Like, I don't know how much gold you need in order for this to work, but I had this with 130 gold. And I felt nothing. Like, I was still dying very fast. So honestly, this is really bad. Hard Hitter. Strength boost. Honestly, get this every single time. Like, there's no reason not to get it. You're gonna see it. It's a common perk. And it's cheap. So get it. Homing Rockets. It's not a must pick because it's a purple. Because it's an epic. If this were blue or green, it would be a must pick. 100%. Just because you cannot upgrade it consistently. But you can cheese people with this at 0. Like, honestly, this gives you cheese potential to get early kills, And it's really funny to just juggle someone and press a button and they die. And it feels like your Stripe, but with rockets. And I think that's really funny. So yeah, great to have. Like, get it if you can. Hot foot, jumping off the ground, spawns a firewall. I think this one's good. I think you need to level it up in order to get more than one. Like, you do need to level it up to get more than one firewall. But if you level this up, it's kind of crazy. Like, there's firewalls everywhere, and if people are on the ground, they're going to be taking damage all the time. So honestly, this one's good. You might sell it for something else, but honestly, but pretty good early on. Investor, great to have. If you see it, it's a common perk. You're going to see it at the beginning. Get it to level 2 if you can. Might not be worth the investment to get it to level 3, but I always get this perk. Like every single time, every single game I get this perk because it grants me more money at the beginning. You do have to carry yourself a little bit because you're gonna have no perks at the beginning, but with this you're gonna grant yourself a late game build that's gonna destroy everybody. So just get it if you can. But this is one of the perks that you will inevitably end up selling because it does nothing as soon as you hit, like, I don't know, like 120 coins. Even less, honestly. Not out yet. Receive a great health shield upon reaching a damage threshold. Honestly, one of the best defensive perks in the game. This is gonna help keep you in the game for longer, so you don't die, you don't lose HP, and, you know, you get more coins. So, great perk. Passing gas. Directional dodge at full meter to spawn stink cloud. This is so annoying, but I don't know if it's great to have or just good. I'm gonna put it in good, just because I have not used it as much, personally, but I've played against it, and it's very annoying. When both opponents have this, sometimes you like it feels very difficult to get in. Puncho buns. This is Task Tornado, honestly, not even situational. I think it's flat damage when attacking from behind, but you have to attack from behind. So it's, I don't know, like, this is just more damage from the get-go. So is this, and this gives you more damage, this negates damage, so does this. This is just so bad, like so bad. Then reactive plating. Enemy hits that break your shield create an explosion around you. I have not used this at all, so I don't know how good this is. As far as I know, this is not good. I have not seen anybody use this, or I have not felt anybody using this, so this is everything you should know about this perk. Regeneration. This is a purple perk that gives you regen, and you cleanse debuff when you taunt. If allies are nearby, they also gain the buff. This being a purple perk, and healing as much as it heals, this is trash, honestly. Like, it's fun to have if you have space, and I guess if you have nothing else to buy, you can get this for some region and to cleanse debuffs by taunting, and it gives you a reason to, well, no, never mind, this is a must pick. It gives you a reason to fucking taunt in PvP. Just get this perk, like, just get it. Ring out refresh. I guess at the start, if you have nothing else, but I mean nothing else, you can get this, but honestly, this is kind of trash, so not for me. Shopper, great to have. If you get this early on, it saves you so much money, and it gives you the opportunity to make a better build early on, and it gives you more chances to get good perks. So this is, I mean, not a must pick because you're not gonna sell something in order to get this, especially not anything from the top tiers, but honestly, like, this is a really, really, really good perk. Like, if you see it and you can afford it and you're not gonna lose on most of your damage by getting it, get it. Sometimes I struggle because I'm like, okay, do I get do I sell my investor for shopper? But these two perks, they are game breaker. Like, they make or break your build late game. So honestly, this is a must have. The bigger they are, go large with increased damage, shrink if you take damage. I think this is good because, I mean, it makes you huge, so that's always fun. But the fact that it makes you huge, it makes you, well, combo food, so sometimes it can be more of a hindrance more than a benefit, but it's a fun perk. Like, out of the legendary perks, I think it's the best one in my opinion. Well, these two are contestants, like this. Yeah, yeah, let's talk about these three. Yeah, this one grants you a batarang, and by killing you refresh it, and I think it also has a cooldown. It's not worth it for being a legendary, and no. This one can be good if you're making a tanky build. Like, it can be really good, and this one can be really fun. But honestly, these three perks, situational at most. Thorns. I think Thorns is good because you can make good defensive build with it, but then again, in this game you don't want to get hit, so not as great. Trigger happy, great to have. Obviously, well, I'm going to put it in good because not every single character has a cooldown, but even characters that have one cooldown, like Jason, if you stack this to level 2, you can just spam the neutral special and you become, I mean, unless the enemy has a very strong multi-hit or an armor break, this is crazy. Like, you become unstoppable. Like, I played a game where I was spamming the neutral special like every 6 seconds. Like, they couldn't do anything. Like, it's crazy. 2 in the chamber. All moves that have ammo have additional ammo. This is trash. This is trash, bro. Like, honestly, this is like moves like Morty's grenade, Rick's Me6, Stripe's gun, and some other things. You get more ammo, but just get the trigger happy. It's much better. It works for every single move, not just that one. This is just not worth it. Vertigo, great to have. This is, obviously, it's better with some characters than others, but keeping in mind that you can kill from the top and the bottom in this game, Vertigo is, well, I'm gonna say good, because you're not gonna like swap maybe some of these perks for Vertigo, but Vertigo is very good. Like, if I'm gonna put it here, it's gonna be top of good tier. What a chicken. Situational. I mean, if you're a parry god, sure, go for it, but I don't see anybody going crazy with this. Vampiric, this is a game changer. Honestly, an amazing build is Vampiric, one of these 2 perks, and then one of these, and then you're just unkillable. Get Vertigo if your character benefits and can kill vertically, and you're good to go. Now, tiers are not ranked. I mean, yeah, Vampiric is better than these 2, I think, because it can help you keep you alive for so long. It's crazy. It's a percentage. It's not a flat amount. So if you're doing a lot of damage with these perks, you're going to be healing a lot, and nobody's going to be able to stop you. And if on top of that you have gray health, and you get more gray health after, like, it's crazy. Like, if you have not tried a full damaging Vampiric build, try it. Like, grab a friend, pick 2 tanks, 2 bruisers, 2 mages, 2 assassins, whatever. Get Investor early on, get Hard Hitter, get Shopper if you see it, get Damage Sponge to mitigate some knockouts, farm for these perks, and you'll be good to go. There's no way you're losing. Like, actually no way. So yeah, this is gonna be the tier list. Finish tier list. Must pick, well, regeneration, because it lets you taunt. Like, it gives you a reason to taunt and be toxic in the game. Otherwise, this will be Taz Tornado. Tier. Then again, I might change these here, because these are good, but you're not gonna end the game with these, and you might with these. So this is gonna be my tier list. If you like it, well, like the video, subscribe, you know the drill. If you don't like it, let me know why in the comments. Fight me in the comments. Anyway, that's gonna be it for the video. So I hope you enjoyed. Remember, like and subscribe, and yada yada yada. Anyway, bye 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 bye.